Good afternoon, everyone, esteemed members of the press, and my fellow fans of martial arts. It's truly an honor to be here today for such a momentous occasion. My name is Kaki Vichishi, the chairperson for this press conference. I will also be representing Kaki Marketing and Ahibi.in, the marketing partner and ticketing partner of the Tribe Fighting Championship, Tribe FC. Joining me on this journey are the co-founders of the Tribe Fighting Championship, Mr. Khemile Mehta. We also have Mr. Mikato Sema, who unfortunately could not make it, whose dedication and vision have been instrumental in making today possible. Today we stand at the forefront of something extraordinary. The Tribe Fighting Championship is more than just a series of fights. It's a cultural movement, one that blends Nagaland's warrior spirit with the global sport of mixed martial arts. Our vision is clear: to grow the sport, develop local talent, deliver amazing shows, make Nagaland a powerhouse in the combat sports, and establish it as the fighting capital of Nagaland. The official launch of the Tribe FC is set for November 2nd, 2024 at the Indoor Badminton Stadium DC Court, Dimapur. We have assembled a lineup of both local and international fighters who will step into the cage to showcase their talent, grit, and determination. This event will be a celebration of strength, resilience, and unity. It's an honor to bring the spirit of competition back to the roots here in Nagaland. I will now ask the co-founder, Mr. Khemile Mehta, to share some key details about the fight card.
Once again, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for taking time to come in today on this hot afternoon. Let me start off with Tribe Fighting Championship and what the idea behind also the name is. Tribe in Nagaland, we look at it as our people, our roots, where we come from. Tribe is also can be a team. A tribe can be your family. A tribe can be the gym you train in. A tribe can be the group of friends. Hence, we wanted to put on Tribe FC being something you're competing for something larger. When you step inside the cage, you're fighting for something larger than yourself. Hence, that is where the name stems from. Going to the first event, our inaugural event, we'll start off with the main event, the main event, the last fight of the evening. We have Krekhenitsu Angami on my left sitting here, and that large gentleman back there who will be competing against Javed Ahmadi from Afghanistan. We're getting an international fighter into Nagaland for the fight fans here. Our co-main event, once again, we have Mr. Aboto Aimi, a professional fighter already with an unbeaten record of 3-0. He's been fighting around the Northeast, around multiple events, and it's been 3 fights, 3 KOs. And we're getting in Nikun Sharma from Punjab, all the way from Punjab, to come in and compete and put his unbeaten 1-0 record up against Aboto's unbeaten 3-0 record. Right? The next fight we have on the card among the Naga boys is, of course, we have Arsenba Uzugam. I would say one of the most famous MMA fighters from Nagaland. Nightmare will be going up against Ebyangmi from Shillong. This is a regional bout. We're keeping regional for both of them. Next up, we have Mayedin Nyumai, who will be going up against Carrymore, again from Shillong. We have what I feel the most banger of a fight. We have Michael Rovi from Manipur versus Johnny Botron from Meghalaya. There's no Naga involved in this fight, but it had to be up because these two guys are electrifying. Right? Not wanting to keep it only closeted to MMA, we wanted to venture out to other sports, and we have added 2 kickboxing bouts. One is against, again, Goroba from Manipur versus Amrit all the way from Kerala. And our first fight of the night will be Vipu Zimomi, a Naga local boy, versus Biju Singh from Manipur. So we have 7 exciting bouts. Our USP, what is our biggest thing is from other events from Northeast, all our bouts are professional. These are all going to be professional athletes. There's going to be no amateur athletes competing in this card. We're going to have mixed martial arts. We're going to have kickboxing. And we're going to let in on a secret while you guys are here. It's a pet project of mine, something I've been wanting to introduce. It's never been done before. We have had MMA inside a cage. We have had around the world. We've had Muay Thai inside a cage. We have had kickboxing inside a cage. But when you look at combat sports in Nagaland, which is one of the most famous combat sports in Nagaland, it has to be taekwondo. Taekwondo, coming home from school, going to work, anything, we would always come across, we always see kids walking in their uniform, with their belts, coming home from training, coming home from school programs that involve taekwondo. So with Tribe FC, we wanted to enter that realm, try to do something different with taekwondo in a professional sphere. In that, so before I talk about it, I want all your attention to go to the right. Once again, taekwondo inside a cage has never happened. And our idea is to introduce the high-flying works of taekwondo we'll change up the rules slightly, since of course the arena is a cage, it's never been done. And just to give an idea what we've been working on, we have Kuoto black belt to showcase what we're aiming for with Tribe FC, with an exhibition bout with Tribe FC. Kuoto, on to you. Let's see what it looks like, taekwondo inside a cage. Super high flying. What's going to be different is a cage that we can use as athletes, right? So Kuoto is going to use the cage as an athlete. Right? Again, we're going to be using the cage, like hop off the cage at our strikes. All right, guys. Thank you, Kuoto. Incorporate taekwondo inside an MMA arena. We will at our best try to experiment with little rules. Hence, the bout that we plan for Tribe FC will not be there will not be winner or loser. It will be an exhibition bout where both athletes will be showcasing their skills without a winner being chosen at the end. With that, I give back to Kaki, who has super exciting news for you guys.
Now, allow me to introduce Ahibi.in, our revolutionary ticketing platform that's designed to simplify the process of securing tickets for entertainment events like Tribe FC Fight Night. With our seamless, user-friendly interface, fans can book their tickets quickly, affordably, and securely. Our mission is to support local events like Tribe FC by conducting fans to the experience they love. We are committed to ensuring a smooth and enjoyable ticketing process for all attendees. Tickets will be exclusively available on IEB.in starting from today. For the Tribe Fighting Championship event, here are the different ticket categories that will be available. We have a general gallery, a great view for all the action from elevated seating. We have a premium gallery, elevated seating with an enhanced view of the fights, offering a more exclusive experience. We have floor seats closer to the octagon, giving you an immersive experience with fighters. And of course, we have the cage side. That's the ultimate MMA viewing experience, placing you right next to the octagon, giving you the most intense view of the fight. Now, as we bring this vision to life, we're also grateful for the support of our incredible partners, Eastern Mirror, Fate Hospital, and Yahoo Groups, all who have been helping us to elevate this event by contributing their resources and expertise to ensure a successful launch. Together with these partners, we are committed to making Tribe FC not just an event, but an unforgettable experience for both fighters and fans alike. As we move forward, we'd like to invite the media to join us on this journey, share the stories of the fighters, capture the energy and excitement leading up to November 2nd, and most importantly, help us shine a spotlight on the growth of MMA in Nagaland. In closing, I would like to thank all of you for being here today with us, for your time and support and dedication to promoting sports and culture in Nagaland. Together, we will make November 2nd a night to remember. We look forward to seeing you all at the Tribe FC Fight Night and sharing this incredible journey with you. Thank you. We're happy to take questions.
How much are the tickets priced at?
So I'll start with the general. General is at $699. We have our premium gallery at $1,500. The floor seats, $2,000, and the cage side, $6,000.
I'll give a little bit insight on this. Since of course it's inside the stadium, our gallery seats are, I wouldn't know what it's called, but it's, how do you call it? Steps, right? So you have elevation. Our premium gallery is, in my mind, one of the best views to the cage. It is the central view to the cage, the closest thing when you're stepped. Our floor seats, of course, is on the ground, on the floor. right up next to the cage. Our cage side is one of the biggest things what we are trying to implement is we are sitting next to the judge. So generally in all events that you, combat events, when you're seeing on television, etc., there's a big gap between where the judges are sitting and where the spectators can sit. What we are trying to do right now with cage side is bring up the audience right next to the cage. They'll be sitting literally right next to the judges. Our barricades, of course, we will have to have barricades, but our cage side view will be inside the barricade. You will be sitting with the judges. That's what we're trying to elevate with our cage side experience.
What do the fighters get? What winners get? Are there any future plans for them to move up to any other tournaments?
Yeah. All right. It being a professional bout, it is monetary rewards. We are paying the athletes. We are paying fighters. Before, once you have an idea of what amateur and professional is, amateur athletes don't get paid. Amateur athletes will compete for, say, their spot in a tournament or their spot in a bigger tournament per se. A professional athlete is competing for money. It is their bread and butter. Hence, all the athletes that will be competing, except the taekwondo athlete, all the athletes on fight night are professional athletes that will be paid. That will be handsomely rewarded with cash.
What time is the match?
So we've not confirmed the timings yet, but within the next day or two, the timings will be out.
We'll keep it easy. Our gates open at 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Our gates open. We'll be accepting people to come in at 5. Our fights we're looking at 6, but be prepared. Indian Standard Time. It happens delay, but we are looking at a 6 start.
So now, sir, my question here is, since the indoor stadium, Badminton Stadium, which the venue you are talking about, is a totally, hot and humid indoor stadium. So can you assure the audience that they can have a, good, fan system type, or maybe what should be the specific crowd expectation you have for the indoor stadium?
So it's a fight night. Whether you have fans or not, it's going to be exciting. You're going to be sweating. Your heart is going to be pumping. Right? So I cannot promise you that it's going to be so pleasantly conditioned, but definitely we will be adding fans. We want it to be a pleasant experience for our spectators. So there will be fans. There are windows. We have done events. In fact, we have done mixed martial art events at the same stadium. What we did is we climbed up the wall. There are small ventilators on top. We climbed up, we opened up the ventilator, and we are planning to do the exact same thing so that the experience is pleasant for everyone that comes to watch.
What do you want to gain out of having this tournament for future, fighters, or for the state of Nagaland, especially? I mean, the Combat Academy has been doing really well also with its fighters. So, what do you want to do? Why try? Why make another championship?
The idea is very close to my heart. I want, number one, is to be able to promote Naga athlete, be able to promote our culture. Hence, Tribe FC. Again, once again, we are going to use the platform to promote culture. There is something that we've been discussing about. It's too early to say. Ringles, should I
Be aware of that as well.
mention?
Yeah, can-
Right. So one of the ideas is how in the world ring girls are sexualized. Right. They are wearing skimpy clothes. They're walking around the cage. We want to dress them in our cultural outfits. They are women. Let's put them out in meklas. Let's put them out in the cultural headgear and make that appealing to the audiences. So that is something we want to try to use the platform to promote culture. But again, coming back to it, it is a fight night. It is combat at the end of the day. So using combat, we want to promote Naga athletes. Like I said, it's a professional platform. We are paying Naga athletes. They are earning their bread and butter from it. Like the 4 athletes you're seeing over here, they are full-time athletes. They are not seasonal athletes where you train when it's the season. These guys train year-round. So it is a way to, they're earning it. It's their livelihood. Right? They're earning in Nagaland by training and competing in Nagaland. And the larger goal is to be able to, and this is where Kaki has been instrumental in this, and I'm sure it's going to be in the future, is to build Nagaland as the fight capital of India. To make Nagaland the fight capital, to make combat sports grow abundantly from here and in the future, and why not Let's dream big, work it on the world stage in the Olympics, using that concept, right?
Now, question here is, indoor stadium pitore abonikan kiman jungi accommodate korole laga preparation ase. I mean the crowd, audience.
The more the merrier, of course, but the problem is again the size constraint is there. Definitely size constraint. We are looking at a conservative number of 15 to 1800 people. Conservative number 1500 to 1500 to 1800 people. We would love to house more, but it's
Now,
not feasible.
Other than the online ticketing, sport venue ki ticket pabona nai.
Yes, there will be ticketing available at the venue during the day of the event as well.
You guys want to ask the fighters anything? They've been sitting here looking pretty for everyone.
My question here is to that fighter who will be fighting with the Afghanistan. So what are your preparations? Amunila tayari kini ka ase for the fights since the player is international.
Yeah, preparation is going good. Like nothing's new. Based on our opponent, like tara play ki na asitla sabte guna manti game plan na sabte preparation kore game plan banai. Plus our own skill set man polish kore na. And it's like tai for baro ase foreign country ase kore to alag ekta ho nya noi na. At the end of the day fighter ase manu ase na. So nothing's new. It's just another day in the office na hole ase.
This is to the co-founder. So Amunila fighters can tayar ase international level up to khilibo. So compared to Amunila fighting skills, idu laga talaga skills ke bishi focus kore na talaga specialty ki ho. That one fighter that I've just asked the question. Submission, whatever. Talaga specialty since you have training.
No, I'll give it to Nitso. Nitso, what are you going to do? What are you going to do 2nd November? Around 9 p.m., 8 p.m. is what, 8:30 p.m. is what, around what the fight is. 8:30 p.m., what are you going to do, Nitso?
I think I'm gonna put him to sleep.
Question to Amoto, 3-0 as of now. So are you looking for a 4-4 with KO?
Yes, I'm expecting. We expect Brazil paratak gibole. I mean, tay gumay dole na strike kung mga record maintain ko.
So, what is the difference between being an amateur and a professional fighter, according to you?
You are an amateur athlete when you are coming up as a fighter. Like our coach said, you do not get paid to compete, but you get the experience and exposure. As a professional athlete, this is your whole full-time job. This is your profession. You get paid, and this is what you do to earn your livelihood.
So my question here to Uzakam, Amunila ka tayari bi kini ka ase. Bishi chop chop hoye ase.
On 2nd of November, his choice called
Now my last question to the co-founder. Amuni Combat Academy the bishi struggle gonna be anishe and everybody have the witness. Now, itu naka sports itu promote korna dusra jagah de loi jabole international level de loi jabole. Do you think that government needs to support? Government support lagi na lagi.
It has, the government has helped. In fact, Arsen represented India and competed in Netherlands. We had a team of Arsenba, Avizo, Longtsakumba. It was still amateur competition, so they were not getting paid, but they were, and Limasan, 5 Naga athletes that traveled to the Netherlands and competed and represented India. When it comes to domestic travel, to the best of our ability, we speak to the members, we speak to our loved ones, we speak to the people we care, and we try to crowdfund that ways. But of course, international travel is expensive. So we were not able to crowdfund, and that is when we did approach the government, and Honorable CM helped us with a stipend, with an allowance that helped us travel and do so well in Netherlands. And that is, sitting here is the fruit of that labor. Of course, support is always great, right? But you look at how far, what has been able to be achieved without support, right? My personal opinion on this is Support, what is support? Support is something that comes and helps you to stand up. It's something that comes and helps you to support. What's something that supports a building? Something that helps a building to stand up, right? You first need to be able to stand up on your own. You first need to be able to prove yourself, and hence after that start asking for support. That is what my idea is. If you cannot stand on your own, don't ask for support.
Okay, I'm particularly asking, is your Combat Academy has got any attention from the Youth Resource and Sports Department?
Now approach them also.
Which category can you ask?
Yes. All are fighting in their own weight categories. Nitso is fighting at 68. It's a catch weight, 68. Aboto is 57. Maridin is again 62. Arsenba also 57. So he doesn't look 68. He's much bigger, but I'm sure after the whole Olympic situation, you guys, everyone's heard about cutting weight, about how a fighter cuts weight for their fight. So that's what's going to happen.